Good afternoon, and thank you for coming out to what I believe will be a monumental announcement for the city going forward. You know, the slogan, Trenton makes the world take, has taken on much worse meaning more recently. Trenton makes, but outsiders do not just take, they exploit. They exploit jobs, they exploit the residents, and they exploit City Hall. I'm putting the exploiters on notice as mayor. Those days are over. Many of you know I have a history of fighting outsiders and machines that take advantage of Trenton. People who know my political background and the fights I've fought can attest to that fact. Today I will be representing 4 concepts that I will take as mayor that will stop some of those who exploit our city. But these policies will have the added bonus of getting our residents back to work. That's the ultimate goal. And Trenton needs to get back to work. For many, it is not only a necessity, but brings with it a sense of pride that can lift a city. Right now, 1 in 6 eligible people are unemployed in the city of Trenton. And 1 in 5 families live below the poverty line. That cannot continue. With that, I announce these 4 major policy platforms. I will push the new leadership in the governor's office, state, Senate, and the Assembly to create special legislation for Trenton. Given our unique situation as the capital of this state, we will impose residency laws on all new hires within our police and fire departments and school systems. If you want to work for Trenton, you have to live in Trenton. One of the most fundamental efforts we must embark upon is to attract, rebuild, and maintain our middle class. I have the temperament to negotiate with the state government to make this happen. As the former president of AFSCME Local 2281, I am also best qualified to sit down at the table with union leaders to make this a reality. I will continue to fight and resist privatization of city departments. More importantly, let me make myself clear. No part of the Department of Inspections will be privatized. The men and women within this department provide a valuable service, and turning this power over to a private company whose sole objective is profit is bad business for the city of Trenton. I will end as quickly as humanly possible at least part of the $5 million in outsourcing contractors in the current city budget, listed, and I quote, as professional services / consulting. Not only are these tax dollars for businesses outside of the city, they are contracts for so long have been traded back and forth for political capital amongst power brokers in the county and the state. I challenge the assertion that there is not enough talent in these 7.5 square miles to meet at least some of those contracts. Where we lack such talent, I will seek it out and bring them here. More importantly, we will work with the existing educational institutions to provide residents with the training they need to meet the demands of local and regional businesses. That is my promise. I will work to guarantee a significant portion of contracts and jobs for the building and infrastructure projects that are going to happen in Trenton over the next several years. I will make sure that a certain portion of those contracts are reserved for city residents. There's been discussion for many years about rebuilding or renovating Trenton Central High School. Miller Homes, and rerouting of Route 29. We're talking about $400 million or more of future investment here in our city. City Hall, under my leadership, will take on a mission to make these projects happen, guarantee a spot for Trenton workers in these projects, and prepare laborers, contractors for those jobs that are skilled to make certain that our residents meet that requirement. All the men and women who live in Trenton should have an opportunity to better educate themselves and increase their stock in the American dream. Within the first 100 days of my administration, partnering with the City Council, I will establish an educational trust fund. The primary focus of this fund and this commission is to have serious discussions with public and private colleges and universities within our state about making Trenton a destination to consider as they expand their campuses and course offerings. So in closing, I have a message to Trenton residents. Mack will continue to bring jobs back. Thank you.